Hey guys, what's up? Brad here. Riot Games recently contacted me to be the lead content creator for the upcoming project 2XKO. I'm just fucking with you guys. What's up everybody? My name is Sen. Welcome back to the channel, and for today's video we are obviously enough talking about anti-airs. Anti-airs in fighting games have been absolutely talked to death, but there's a good reason for that, and it's because it's such a crucial and instrumental part of your core gameplay. So first, let's start by giving you the input. 2XK is going to have a universal input of down, forward, and heavy. Something I did want to establish with you guys is that they did say they're going to have universal anti-airs with down and heavy. Now with that said, it doesn't appear as if it leads to a whole lot of damage, which is why I'm choosing to elect down, forward, and heavy, which is your launcher. It doesn't appear as if down heavy has any upper body invincibility, which is all the more reason why I'm electing to choose down forward heavy, because it converts into more damage in a better situation. Now by down forward and heavy, I mean down plus forward and heavy, not down and then forward. For a lot of beginners, typically there'll be a little bit of a sense of confusion when it comes to this, but I just mean them together. Unfortunately, Project L is not going to be using numpad notation. It's not that big a deal, but I just feel like it's one of the things that translates the best between even languages itself. In something like Guilty Gear Strive, 6P has what we like to call upper body invincibility. You also see a very similar property within 2H within Dragon Ball FighterS. Okay, so now what does this property actually mean? What these moves mean is that they will not lose out to anything that takes place within the era, even special moves. Within something like Street Fighter, the only moves that are similar to this are EX Dragon Punches. Why anti-airing is so important and so beaten to death as a topic is because it disincentivizes your opponent from getting some of their best opportunities, such as jump in damage and also jump in pressure. The anti-air is the check to disincentivizing them from jumping as much. But in this case, it's not the whole story either. Project L is not going to have that same upper body invincibility that we talked about earlier, and we talked about the check itself, but in this case, the check isn't going to be good enough. Sure, you stop them from jumping in, but you really haven't disincentivized them all that much. You got a bit of damage, but the reward for getting that jump in is so much higher than the anti-air that you dished out. Fortunately enough, the anti-air itself isn't the whole story. You still have a ton more damage you can dish out to keep disincentivizing the jump in. Remember, combos take place in the air as well. So what you'll be doing is your down, forward, and heavy as your launcher, and then you'll be jumping after the launcher to chase it up for a basic combo. Your combo doesn't have to be amazing, just as long as you're getting your guaranteed damage on the board. You're gonna find a lot of anti-airs and free damage just by staying grounded. A lot of beginner players especially don't know how to play neutral or approach without jumping, so they will just jump in on you whenever they have an opportunity. So as long as you're planted and ready to do down forward heavy, you should be getting a ton of free damage, especially at the beginner levels. A situation I like to set up in Street Fighter and also a lot of other games is to get some kind of knockdown in a corner. It could be off of a combo or a throw. And then I'll just back up. Now that's not exactly the whole story. I usually do this when it feels very risky to play offense, whether I think they're going to EX reversal or use super or something like that, and I'm not exactly in a position to defend that. So like I said, we'll get our knockdown, and then I'll move to about where the timer is. That gives my opponent the perfect jump arc to jump in on me. Now why am I giving up pressure? Beginners and even players at my level fall for this so much because the reward for the jump in is so high. With that said though, it's great to play solid and fundamental and very grounded, but you should also be willing to test your opponent's anti-airs themselves. A lot of players surprisingly don't have them. Okay, so what if your anti-air gets blocked? Especially in something like Dragon Ball FighterS, this was a panic situation for a lot of people. The simplest thing I could recommend is, if you recognize that your opponent blocks, is to buffer into a safe special move. That way you're not getting punished for your anti-air, you're keeping yourself safe. The big thing you gotta remember here is that this is also a tag game. If you have a plus frame special move, that's one thing, but make use of your assists. You have them for a reason. So I could do that safe special move, I could call an assist right after, potentially get a combo or plus frames or whatever, and have it continue to be my turn and keep my offense going. Alright guys, well that's about all I have time for. I hope you guys found this helpful in some capacity. I know we went over a lot just with a basic concept like anti-airing, and I'm definitely looking forward to making more content based around Project L in the future. If you guys have any concepts you'd like me to go over, please let me know in the comments below. Be sure to drop a like and a comment, and remember to check out the rest of the channel. I have a lot of content already and a lot more content coming to you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.